Hey, Texas, do you remember earlier when I said that we would be getting flooded out at least one more time in October? Well, get ready, because that time is coming. We're looking at late Thursday night into Friday, and it does have cyclonic, hurricanic, tropical depression, hybrid effects with it. Also, a geomagnetic storm should be hitting around the 24th or the 25th, making the atmospheric more interesting, shall we say. Now, hey, look, big sprites over Oklahoma. These are always crazy looking. It's like they're slowly warping into our dimension. I hope they're nice. So, yeah, we got some Pacific Northwest moisture coming to hook up with some Gulf moisture, regardless of any development, and probably going to cause flooding and transportation problems for southeast Texas. Yep, Houston, that's us as well. Man, I've been in a funk for like 5 days. That is so not like me. Okay, see how you got the mixed precipitation dipping down into the south, into Texas, hooking up with the hotter, wetter precipitation. And so, yep, it's going to get wet, it's going to get soggy, and flooding is probably going to happen. Mark it. I mean, sure, yeah, when you look at it like that, that seems kind of crazy. Also, I wouldn't rule out some type of tropical development into the first 10 days of November. Granted, we've gotten extremely lucky and fortunate this hurricane season. But 2 weeks after the 11th Category 5 Hagibis watch, and then a week and a half after that, we are on watch. Hopefully Japan's going to get saved from this big bad wet boy. But look at this freaking monster, man. It's going to get absorbed up into the Canadas and into Alaska. But I think a lot of that precipitation will somehow end up in the United States, the lower 48, at some point. Cranky Weather Guy, King of Weather Twitter, and the guy who won the gold medal this year for weather so far, hurricane season and all. Yucatan disturbance is no slouch either. The two meet over Texas on Thursday. Cue the drum roll. Now, this is purely a matter of opinion, but he says the Northern Rockies feature dropping in is the most interesting feature of the evening. Yeah, who might argue? This is not a hill I'd want to die on anyways. In New York, a little embedded low topped squall moving east, and a similar feature that was retrograding westward towards it has now stalled, likely formed, then bounced off the mountains, so to speak. Sweet. So this is the event to watch for the next few days for the lower 48, which would be the initial clash that is sure to be entertaining over Texas. I mean, it is heading to meet a pretty juicy tropical entity. You got this intense feature dropping south to meet it, where the immovable object meets the unstoppable force, with a bunch of asterisks and stuff. Anyway, Cranky Weather Guy has a blog that he does almost daily, and he has a Twitter account as well. I recommend you follow him and always check my suggestions against his, plus your own wide variety of due diligence-y type people stuff. One thing that continues to look good as per occasional Arctic hit and winter storm potential is our SST patterns. Do they hold? Still kind of early to make that call, but it has been. And so, State is very curious. Possibility was called by Anthony Macelio back in August. Now we're checking out the models just to get a gauge. This is the GFS, and you'll notice how it has our big storm moving off the shore. It brings in the low, and like I said, be prepared for it to be like, oh my God, a hurricane, where nobody's really expecting that. But it is the Gulf, even though the wind shear has been high, and we've been super lucky. I'm just saying, until hurricane season is over, don't be surprised if it's like, oh, hurricane, and then it's going to move on out. That is the GFS. This is the CMC Music Factory. Wait. Okay. I think it has it more robust. See, watch how you get the bigger chunks right there. That would be a heavy chunk for us. And then it moves up and in, although it doesn't develop it as much out the East Coast. And then you get the icon, which is like the Meryl Streep of models, I guess. I don't even know. Okay. And so notice you get the 2. Oh, and then some snow. So Texas is going to get some snow, some heavy rain. And then notice how it converges. That looks like a potential for a whole lot of rain developing. And then you get it moving up. It heads out north, so it doesn't really develop out the northeast coast. So yeah, that's what we're looking at for the next week or so. The major event will be in Texas starting late Thursday night. So please be prepared and stay cool. Hey, look, blue cloud pancake stacks, sunrise, and the snow. It was dreamland foggy at Meech Lake. How about a little bit of Belt of Venus for you? Sure, I know we got the Oranids meteor shower, but that does seem like quite a bit, even for that type of an uptick zone. What? Huh, that's quite a luminous event. So yeah, stay cool, stay aware. We probably get another weird burst or 2 of severe weather throughout the end of October. And it looks like we're getting another volcano/earthquake signal out of Chile. That's a pretty big one. That one looks nasty. Nathan the Nerd showing us a new disturbance is entering the Gulf of Mexico and could bring minimal impacts to Mexico if it could form, but very brief. Friday will be the big reveal, most likely. Yellow, it could really form anywhere. Orange, more likely. Red will most likely form here. So it's something to watch, and that is what we do. Hey, Allers presents the first wind speed measurement in a brown dwarf atmosphere. That's pretty cool, eh? And there's Nestor, that never was a hurricane, over here, and then there's our bigger storm there, and the 2 are forming. This was quite an impressive piece. With the more damaging storm coming in tornado form over central Texas a few days ago. And we end with the weather deck showing us Typhoon Bulalui, another beautiful storm in the Pacific. All right, everybody stay cool. I will try and bust out of this funk, and we'll get together again on the internets sometime really soon. God bless everyone. Peace out.